Your Excellency, Annette Vice, Ambassador of the State of Israel to Rwanda, Your Excellency, Ambassador Heike Uta Detman, Ambassador of the Federal Republic of Germany to Rwanda, and also thank you for your moving message. Dr. Zonia Ojielo, UN Resident Coordinator, dear Rabbi, members and friends of the Jewish community in Rwanda, ladies and gentlemen, shalom and good evening. I'm privileged to join you this evening to mark this International Holocaust Remembrance Day, which is the 81st anniversary of the liberation of Auschwitz-Birkenau extermination camps. Tonight we honor the memory of 6 million Jewish men, women, and children who were brutally exterminated, as well as the millions of others who were victims of the Nazi persecution during the Holocaust. On behalf of the government of the Republic of Rwanda, I extend heartfelt solidarity and sympathy to survivors and to the Jewish community worldwide during this difficult time. This commemoration is a reminder of one of the darkest chapters in human history. It invites us to remember those who lost their lives to intolerance and reflect on the consequences of hatred, discrimination, and indifference. Ladies and gentlemen, genocide does not happen in a vacuum. It is a carefully orchestrated plan, as demonstrated by scholar and human rights advocate Gregory Stanton. Genocide unfolds through identifiable stages, including classification, symbolization, discrimination, and dehumanization, culminating into denial. Understanding these warning signs is essential. No genocide is inevitable. Like a cancer, it can be confronted when diagnosed early. In 1994, 49 years after the Holocaust, Rwanda suffered the loss of 1 million of its people in 100 days during the genocide against the Tutsi. Entire families were decimated, communities torn apart, and the very social fabric of the nation was shattered. We therefore approach this day as a member of the international community, as friends, and also as a nation who understands firsthand the devastating impact of genocide. In the same spirit, Rwanda strongly condemns the rise of anti-Semitism and violent acts against Jewish people in many places around the world, including hate-fueled terror attacks like the latest one that happened last month in Sydney. Your Excellencies, in a world facing growing polarization, misinformation, and hate speech, these lessons we learn from our pasts are more relevant than ever. Today, we continue to witness conflicts and the targeting of communities based on their identity. These realities compel us to remain vigilant and proactive. Our shared responsibility as nations, institutions, and individuals is to ensure that the atrocities of the past are neither forgotten nor repeated. This requires strong multilateral cooperation, robust education systems, and unwavering support for international mechanisms that promote justice and accountability. The failure of which the failure of which will undoubtedly lead to more crimes of this nature. For instance, a mere 200 kilometers away from this memorial, in eastern DRC, a group of people are currently victims of hate speech and persecution only for who they are. And Rwanda calls on the international community to stand united and in speaking out against this ideology and persecution which bear all the early warning signs of a genocide. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, in closing, allow me to pay a special tribute to Mr. Lionel Fliss and all the survivors whose courage and resilience continue to inspire us. Mr. Fliss, thank you for your life, for your story, for your memories, and most of all for your message. Never forget, never again. You told me before this event that we Rwandans understand what genocide is, that we should not only commemorate as we do now, but most of all commit to make sure that this never happen again, and that we fight denial and trivialization of a crime such as genocide. The testimonies of survivors remind us that behind every historical account lies a human life, families, and aspirations unfairly cut short, as yours, Mr. Fliss. As a result, remembrance is a call to responsibility. It calls upon us to confront anti-Semitism, racism, and all forms of discrimination. It calls upon us to strengthen institutions that uphold the rule of law, and it calls upon us to stand firm against genocide denial and any other tactics aimed at blurring the facts of history. In this regard, Rwanda reaffirms its commitment to these principles and to working closely with partners across the globe to prevent genocide and combat the ideology fueling that crime wherever it may be. May these days strengthen our determination to uphold peace, protect human rights, and ensure that future generations inherit a world shaped not by hatred, but by tolerance and understanding. I thank you very much.